speaking with other parents, that sometimes it's like, but you know what? If things don't work out, failure is not a bad thing. That's the only way they're going to learn.
The hard way?
The hard way. And that's one thing for you as a parent to accept. It's not because you failed. You know, they made the choice. You always tell your kids make good choices, right? And if they don't make that
smart choices.
They don't make the choice. They have to pay the consequences. And all you can do is be a good parent there to say, well,
this is where we are.
Yeah, that's Shaun, we are almost to the finish line.
I know. I can see it from here.
Can you?
I can.
I'm trying. I'm trying so hard.
You have a lot more going on than I do.
Now, like, obviously, we're talking about graduation because it's been the topic that pops in any topic that we've had.
The month of May. It's a lot.
It is a lot. It's just like getting to the finish line. We are almost there. Only a few more days.
It's final week for our youngest.
For our children. Yes, because they're in high school. And my daughter, who's in college, she's done. So
she's done. She's finished.
She's finished for the year. Yeah.
Good for her.
College get out earlier. So
and she's gonna keep her apartment?
No, we've been apartment hunting. So
we're going to talk about milestones, people.
On that note, yes, we are talking about milestones from graduation to getting your own place, apartment, all that.
Finishing your first year of high school.
Well, me, sophomore year of high school with the other one. The other one's finishing high school altogether. Yes, we might as well talk about milestones.
Yes. Getting to the finish line.
Yeah, because like the last couple of weeks, it's for me, as you've all known, it's just making sure my daughter gets there, even though she's already accepted at the university she's going.
Oh, which one?
Arizona State. Oh, yeah, she's staying here. And
she's going to live at home?
No.
You're kicking her out?
No, actually, she's living at the dorms.
Oh, she is going to do the dorms?
And
that's going to be big.
And ASU kind of requires that. Well, I don't know if I should say requirement, but they highly suggest to live at dorms your first year or your
so you can
year.
Get the feel of
and everything else. So they want you to be involved, especially if you're going to go into sororities and.
Do you think she's going to go to that direction as her
sister?
I
don't know, because they have different personalities, and a rush week is tough. I'm not saying my middle child is not toughish, but it's just, is she the type to just...
Is it her personality type?
Is she that, okay, I really want to do this, or she'll be like, oh, forget this.
Yeah.
This is not worth it. You know, I don't know. Let's see.
Does she know who her roommate is? Do you have any information?
She does, because they let you pick what room you want to be in, and then when you pick the room, it tells you it gives you
the person's profile or something.
Well, you have to, because if you're going to match, they're going to want to match you up
with someone that you're compatible with, you get along with.
Yes. So
not like in the olden days.
Well, the earlier you apply, the better it is for you to be able to pick where you want to live. If it's available, then you get to choose the rooms. But if there's really not that much availability, it's like maybe you'll just get random
last minute.
So
who did all that work, you or her?
We both did.
Okay.
With my guidance, obviously.
Yeah.
Mom will have to push, or else nothing will get done. This is due. We need to do it now.
Oh, I know that.
It's like, I don't want to get stressed, so we have to do it now.
Right? Because it falls on us. The stress falls on us, not our kids. They're like, whatever. And meanwhile, we're just like freaking out.
Always. Hold on just a second. Okay, sorry, I had to do something. That's why I said, hold on just a second.
So what's your stress level?
Well, it's better now than it was like last week. You know,
because it's getting so close that things are. Well, it's more checking things off the list.
Yeah, basically, just all that. Okay, we're almost there, and I'll be the happiest person once graduation is over, and then I can move on to summer and planning summer vacations and And the school year, obviously, because with my oldest, we were looking for apartments because she does not want to have roommates anymore. So she wants.
She doesn't want roommates?
No, she wants her own apartment.
Wow.
She's a clean freak.
And she's not finding anyone that's clean.
And at least she acknowledges the fact that it's like, I can't blame people for if they're not like me and the way I do things. I just rather live by myself and all upset.
Is she going to get a studio or?
Yes. So the ones we've looked at are studios that kind of almost look like one bedrooms because the room is separated. And so we finally found one. And obviously we still have to co-sign.
Yes. Which means the financials fall on you if she just happens to not have enough cash.
And so obviously because she's still going to school full time, so I don't expect her to. She works and she makes great money, but she was worried. I don't know if they're going to approve my income because they want a certain amount of income.
Oh, exactly. And like she's too young to really have a credit score.
No, she has a really good credit score.
Oh, does she?
Because she has a credit card that she uses for school. Okay. She's been doing so good with budgeting and paying it off. Really, I told her the trick. In order to go it up, when you use it, only keep it a certain amount, the balance, and also paying it on time and then paying it off. All that matters, right? So she's really good at doing that. They look at that, but still, obviously, we're still going to co-sign. And I mentioned about being off our payroll eventually. She gave me a look.
You want to get everyone off your payroll. She gave me all these kids off my payroll.
She gave me a look. She was like, we're talking about something, and I happened to mention, you getting off your payroll. And she's like,
what?
Her face just changed. Like, what do you mean? Eventually, that's going to happen. I'm just easing it in there every now and again.
Your middle one's going to be in the dorm. Your oldest one's going to be in an apartment.
And they're probably not even going to be too far from each other because they're both going to the same campus. So my goal is hopefully they will actually live together at some point.
Won't they kill each other?
That's what my husband said. And I said, well, what?
Only the strongest will survive. You're going to be down to one daughter. Who will it be?
Well, the only thing the reason I said that is because if we're paying for a dorm and we're paying for an apartment, helping pay for an apartment, it's like paying a mortgage. Why don't we just get a condo and then they can both live together? It makes sense, right?
It does make sense.
But he's like, but they're going to kill each other. I said, well, they need to suck it up if we want to save money.
Exactly.
If they want to save money in the long, it's going to help them.
It's going to help everyone all around.
Right? They need to learn that. Sorry.
You guys just have to get along. That's all there is to it.
Get along. Right. Yeah, I mean.
Those are big milestones, though.
Oh, huge. First of all, my middle one, she has to learn to live with somebody, which is hopefully it'll turn out positive, and she'll learn how to live with someone, learn how to clean up after herself and not be a slob, be really courteous and be respectful of other people's spaces, and because you're sharing that space. Hopefully within a year, this is my goal, right? Within a year, she'll learn all that and then be able to live with her sister who's a clean freak.
You're gonna go visit them. There's gonna be like this white line in between. This is my side. That's your side.
They love each other and they love spending time together. But I know my oldest is just like, I can't live with her because I'm gonna be upset just with her being. I get it. I can't even look at her room. I know. It's like when the cleaners come, I always have to apologize.
I'm sorry for my daughter.
She's like, no worries. And they're like, no worries. I can't go in her room. Yeah.
Luckily, my daughter's not.
It's your milestone going on. But
she's finishing her first year of high school. Yeah, that's huge. Going through high school the first time, and
she's having more independence.
Yes, she's going to travel by herself. That's a huge milestone. Again, like me, I'm nervous, but I found out a lot of information, so I can.
That's what I mean.
You can walk her to the gate. My biggest worry was just.
Oh, you can. You just have to go through security.
You have to go to the check-in. They give you a pass, and then so I feel a lot better about that.
Yeah, especially when there's a minor, you can.
Yes.
Yes.
I think it's going to be a learning experience for her as well.
Oh, and that's a huge thing.
Yes.
Because I remember once I learned to travel on my own, that's it.
That's it. Sayonara.
Okay, and I learned to do that when I was 11. This was way back when. I think I've talked about that.
You did, because you saw Muhammad Ali or
I've
something.
seen you. That's it. Now, at least now, and then my oldest, she just really learned in college to actually travel on her own.
Getting there on her own and everything.
Everything. Checking in, everything. Even though she will text and say, I don't know how to find my gate. I go, look up.
Look up. See those numbers and those letters? Do they match your ticket?
I said, but before you get to your gate, you have to go to security. So go look for TSA security. That you have to go through that no matter what anyway. So even though when you say to get to your gate, you're going to
have to through security.
Yes. It's like, and you know how to,
we've traveled so much.
You already know what to do. That's exactly. You take off your shoes, do it. Yeah. So, and you know not to bring your water bottles. You're going to take that. Or anything liquid.
No liquid. Exactly. Yes.
Yep. Not like back then when you used to travel, we could take anything.
Oh, it was crazy back then. You could smoke on an airplane.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
I went for my high school trip to Mexico through school. And I remember
people were smoking on
in the back. There's a smoking section in the back. I never quite understood that.
Because you're in an airplane. It's all right there. We're all inhaling it.
Maybe because they have extra air.
I don't know.
How do you get rid of the smoke from the back?
They don't.
But they had a smoking section in airplanes back then. Isn't that crazy?
I know.
How times have changed.
What milestones do you think your son's going to be experiencing?
Well, I've experienced something now because I remember I would say that he never would go out. He's just a homebody.
Now he's Mr. Social.
Now it's like by Thursday he'll tell me what his plans are for the weekend. Oh, tomorrow I'm going to do this, and then on Saturday this, and then I'm like,
you what? You got a life now?
I was like, in a way, I'm like, that's great.
How are you getting there?
That's another thing. Like, so what time is this, and how are you getting there? Because there are certain times when I'm not available.
Exactly.
So you need to talk to your father,
the other human in the house.
And it depends on what time you're coming home. I'm not available at that time. Somebody else has to pick you up.
Office hours are. This Uber is not traveling during that time.
Anyway.
So, is he driving?
No, not yet. He's not 16 yet. Permit though.
Yes. My milestone, I was just made aware that my daughter can get her permit in 3 months.
Mm-hmm. Just have her take the test.
Yeah.
My summer is basically really teaching him, getting him to a driving school, to have somebody teach him all that. Because by the fall, I don't want to be driving him to 5 o'clock practices in the morning. I'm not doing that again.
You're like, I'm done. I'm retiring.
I'm retired. I'm like, you need to take yourself to practice at 5 a.m. I'm sorry. Just that would be a huge milestone. But then I know I'll be like
worried,
sad.
Oh, do you feel like you're less needed?
That was the worst with the first. It's always with the first. It's like a big, huge adjustment, and then it gets better as time goes on. But when it gets to the last one, and you're like,
wait a minute,
wow,
they're growing up.
I don't have to drive anymore. But then it probably only lasts a few seconds, and
you're like, yes, I don't have to drive anymore.
They'll be driving me.
Come take mommy off.
I don't want to drive. Can you drive? That feeling of like, God, I don't need to do.
And my goodness, from your house to school, he doesn't have to take freeway.
That's a good thing.
Because I'm wondering about that for my daughter. Like,
the freeway.
I'm gonna have her take the long way. She's gonna wake up extra early.
In the beginning, but if she does well on the freeway during her driving test, why not?
And it's not her I'm worried about.
That's true. Here in Arizona, I hate to say it,
I have to keep my mouth shut every time I'm on the freeway. I'm just like,
I don't even know if half these people really know the rules of the road. I'm serious.
No, I know.
It's like, how did you get your permit to begin with? Because you have to pass that in order, and then obviously for the license you have to pass that. But I'm like, what? Yeah.
You don't have to worry about the freeway.
No. But They drive it anyway, if they have to go from one place to another, like here, let's say if you have to go to Phoenix or North.
Yeah, for games and different things like that.
Well, my oldest, she drives every day. She has to go to North Scottsdale for work. She has gotten used to driving in the freeway. Yeah.
All these milestones happening makes me emotional.
You'll be fine. It's sad at first, but it's sad thinking about it.
It is.
But once you get there, you're like, oh, this is great. I'm getting my life back. In a way, right?
I don't know what my life is going to be like.
You'll know.
I'll know.
When you get there, you'll be like, this is different. But then you'll find things to fill up that space or that adjustment, and you're like, I'm getting me back. I have time for me.
Well, hopefully she still want to go to USD and we can go back to San Diego. And then I have like family there and friends.
San Diego is beautiful, and you have thank goodness you have family there.
Exactly.
It's like my family is Chicago. It's not surprised me.
I'm surprised none of your kids wanted to go to college in Chicago.
Well, my oldest did in the beginning, but then she's always been the self-conscious one with money and everything. She's like, that's going to cost too much to be out of state. I'd rather stay here. Because she's the person that's so driven about making money for herself and want to be a millionaire before 30.
Good for her. Goal.
It's like self-conscious about budget. Sorry, I'm pushing my dog because he's trying to get through the wires in front of me. So I'm like, no. But yeah, so it's just her being. She was always self-conscious about.
She's always like that,
and I think she got that from me.
Okay. She said she got that from me
because when they're young, and she always like, "Mommy, can I get?" I was like, "Well, let's wait. Let's see. Let's how much is it? Maybe we'll wait till it's on sale." I'm always
put that thoughts into her head.
Yeah, yes. I was never like, oh, let's go get whatever. Let's see. Maybe next time we'll get that. We have other things that we want to
prioritize.
So she has become really self-conscious with how to spend money.
That's good because they don't teach that stuff in school.
No, and really though, they really get it from you. Everything. They're sponges anyway. And when they're up to how old, they're always going to see what you're doing, and if you're doing that, they're going to just copy you. That's why parents don't realize that. Some don't. That they don't realize that everything they do, the kids are watching. And
like even little things. I remember when my daughter was little, and she would stand with her hand on her hip, and as I'm standing with my hand on my hip, looking at her, and then I'm looking at me, I'm like, oh.
My oldest has a lot of my mannerisms, and I look at her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she got that from me. This is why when we argue, I'm arguing with myself.
and that there's no win there.
No. Like
I'm arguing with myself. It's true.
Right?
It's true.
And then when I'm arguing with my middle child, I'm arguing with my husband all over again.
Well, at least that one you can win.
And then the third one is a mix of both of us. It's like, I'll just spoil you. I don't care. I'm tired, but I got this.
By the time you get to him, you're like, I give up. I give. Here, take my wallet. Don't even ask. Just take it.
It's just, okay. I'm tired.
But he's going to be really good with money because he's into engineering. He's good with numbers. He's
already good with money because he's the one that doesn't. First of all, he's a boy. I know some boys care about like designer stuff and all that. He is just really not into any of that. He only buys when he needs. And he'll like school me sometimes. Like, why are you buying that? You're wasting money.
Ooh, he puts you in check.
I'm like, don't worry about it. This makes me happy.
None of your business. Leave me alone.
Want a happy mom?
Go to your room. Go to your room.
Thank you, but as for your opinion.
He puts you on a budget.
It makes me more conscious about what I'm doing. More aware of what I'm doing. Children.
They're all growing up.
And it's, this is that time of year that I'm for everybody that followed my stress level.
Last week she was high.
High stress level, not high. The more specific.
High stress level.
Not like high.
Maybe that would calm you down. Maybe that would help your stress level.
I will never wake up.
Wake me up in June.
When everything's over.
It's all done. Tell me how it all went.
Well, this is the thing. Have I ever mentioned it? Obviously, senioritis is real.
Yes.
It's super real. And I'm like, when I would call the attendance office just to say, I got this notification that my daughter was absent, because they mark you absent after not being tardy for more than 10 minutes.
So if you're tardy, technically you're absent?
If you are not there within 10 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
This is why I would ask my daughter, like, were you there? My mom, I was just late. I would call, but I would get notification, your daughter missed this period. Your daughter missed this period. And I'm like, at this point, I have been like, when I would call the attendance office and I would say,
like, Maria?
When I would say my name, they're like, oh, hi, how are you? That's what they would say.
We're friends now.
And I'm like, hi. And there's a couple ladies there. If it's not the other, it's like, oh, hi. I'm like, yes. I said, can you, like, she wasn't absent. She was there. She was just like, oh, don't worry about it.
And then will they fix it?
They fixed it. Yeah, it's, and they understand. And but this past week, it's almost towards the end of the school year. They're like, oh, usually I have to ask a teacher, but at this point, like, don't worry about it.
We'll just take care of it.
We'll just change it to tardy instead of an absent. I said, yes, she was there. I can vouch. Sometimes I drive her late.
Mom.
It's just, it's traffic in the morning. It is what it is. But it's just, I give credit to the staff at school that have to deal with that. I mean, especially if you're in a bigger school, how many calls they get.
Oh my goodness. All
that stuff that they have to deal with. And the counselors too. Right?
Yes.
At just making sure that if their kids are doing well in the class, if they're not doing well in class, and they would have to go take summer class and stuff like that. Imagine the calls they get too, or the emails.
Or the emails, especially for the seniors, because I'm sure they're so checked out.
That's what it is. They're checked out. I'm checked out.
I'm checked out. I'm not even a senior.
The thing is, I can't be checked out because I'm the one that's like, let's go. Come on.
You got to keep them motivated. You got to keep them on schedule.
Yes. This is the time when parents cannot give up on their kids, because you need to get them to the finish line.
Exactly.
It's so easy to do because you're so frustrated. I totally get it. You're so frustrated and you're like, forget it. This is not my life. This is your life.
This is your doing.
Then you start thinking, like, gosh, I know. I have to
motivate them. You have to support them and keep them positive and
always. Yeah. So, yes, milestones,
finish line,
how to get through it, and never giving up, no matter how hard it gets, and always being there. I guess being present.
Definitely being present for them.
And if they fail,
then what? I'm like, then what? Then what do we do?
And you have to accept it. I think that's the biggest part of stress level, because you don't want them to fail, because that reflects on you. And I've learned, even though, thank goodness, my kids have done well getting through school, no matter, there's going to always something
through the struggles.
There's going to be struggles, but I'm glad. But speaking with other parents, that sometimes it's like, but you know what? If things don't work out, failure is not a bad thing. That's the only way they're going to learn.
The hard way?
The hard way. And that's one thing for you as a parent to accept. It's not because you failed. They made the choice. You always tell your kids, make good choices, right? And if they don't make that
smart choices.
They don't make the choice, they have to pay the consequences. And all you can do is be a good parent there to say, well,
this is where we are.
That's but thank goodness
let's end on a happy note.
Thank goodness everything is thank goodness my daughter's graduating. I'm not saying, but the thing is, she's such a good student. It's just the fact that
she had some distractions.
There are factors there that did not help her situation, and more emotion than ever.
Yeah.
That's where you need to be there to support
emotionally.
And thank goodness the school has also been supportive on that too.
Yeah.
It takes a village, right?
It does take a village.
So on that note,
congratulations, graduations,
milestones.
Make sure you guys share and subscribe.
You're like, and share. Make sure to share, like, and subscribe. We'll see you again
next week.
And school's over.
Party time.
Summertime. Now it's thinking about vacations. Okay.
Thank you.